Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to set up Angular 18 on your local computers. The first thing that we need to do is to install Node.js and npm. So we go to the Node.js website, and as you can see here, the latest version is version 20.14. We can actually download it directly from here, but I prefer a different way of installing Node.js. So to install it, I'm going to use NVM, the Node Version Manager. So this is where you can install different Node.js versions in your computer. For the sake of this tutorial, I won't be running it because I already have it installed in my computer. But there's two things that you need to do is to run the curl command here or the wget to get the NVM installation files. And then the second one is to run the export command, this one. And then that's it. You should be able to have NVM on your command line. Then, once you have it installed, you can run the command nvm list to show the list of Node.js installed. As you can see here on my local computer, I already have several. But we're going to need to install the latest for this one. So I'm going to install the latest version, which is this one at the bottom, version 20.14. So to install, you just run the command nvm install, then the version, like this. Then just wait for it to finish. And then after that, you'll see that it will also be selected automatically. So it's going to say now using Node version 20.14. You can also confirm that by running the command node-v and the npm-v to check the versions. Now, after installing Node.js and npm, we can now proceed to setting up Angular. Before we create the actual project, we're going to need to install the Angular CLI, which are the commands that we're going to use to create the project. So to make sure that we don't have installed old version, we run the uninstall command first. Then after that, we're going to install the latest Angular CLI globally. Then just wait for it to finish. Now that that's done, we can now proceed to creating the project. So now we have the Angular CLI commands in our terminal. But before I create a project, let me create the directory where I'm gonna put the project. So I'm just gonna create a couple of folders here. So make directory, tutorials, and then another one, Angular. Okay. So this is where I'm going to create the project. Now to create a project, we just use the ng command from the Angular CLI. So ng new, then the project name. For this one, I'm just gonna use the project name, my Angular tutorial. Then press enter. Then you'll have to select the style language that you want to use. So for me, I just prefer the SCSS. Press enter. And then we don't need this right now, so just press enter. Okay, then we're gonna wait for the packages to be installed. All right, now that the packages have been installed, we can now proceed to running the project. So cd inside the project folder, and then run the command ngserve. Should build the project, and then here we can access the project via the local address localhost. colon 4200. So type it in your browser, and then that's it. You have the Angular successfully set up in your local computer. And we have the links here on the right for the documentation for your reference. Now, after that, you might want to look at the file structure of the project to familiarize yourself. So let's try to open the project here. For me, it was inside the tutorials folder. So I'm gonna open it up here and then click yes. Now you'll notice on the left side there are several folders here, but most of your code will go inside the app folder. Also, if you're familiar with the older version of Angular, you'll notice that there's no more app.module file anymore because this is already using the standalone feature of Angular, this one. And I will be covering this in my future videos. Then here's the routes. It's empty for now. Let's try to update the template so we can see how it changes. So you can see here it says that it's only a placeholder, so we can remove the whole thing up to the bottom part, except for the router outlet here because we're gonna need that for the routing in the future. So we keep that one, but we delete from this part here up to above. Okay, so delete and then save. Okay, you'll notice that the whole thing has been removed. Now let's try to add something in there. Let's try to add the most basic code that we add, which is hello world. And save. When you go back, you'll notice that it actually refreshes automatically once you click save. And by the way, in this one, I'm using Visual Studio Code as my editor, but you can use any editor or IDE that you prefer. And that's it. You already have Angular 18 installed on your local computer. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.